Right, we're down the field. My name's Shearson, Brookie's got the camera, and we're going to do some power kiting. Nice bit of wind, a few clouds up there, but I think it's all going to be good. Right, everything we need to fly the kite, including the kite, is in that bag. All the ingredients is there, and we're going to roll it out, set it up, and we're going to try and fly it today. Right, as you can see, this is the kit that was inside of the bag, the Takoon bag. Everything you need is here. You've obviously got the kite, the pump, the lines, the control bar and the stakes to stop the kite from flying off. Okay, what you're looking at is a Takoon control bar. What it is, 4 lines attached to this kite. You've got brake lines and control lines. It's been modified a little bit. Normally we'd use a harness for this sort of kite, but today we're not going to bother, because we're not going out on surfboards and we're not kite boarding, anything of the sort. So here's the control bar. In front of you, you can see the control lines. I've wrapped these up on bottles to make it easier to when we actually set up, which you're about to see in a minute. To the north of the picture you can see the stakes. These here are the tent pegs that are going to hold the kite down and help us unravel the lines to make the job nice and easy. Okay, this is the pump we use to inflate the kite. This is called a leading edge inflatable kite. Normally used for surf, but you can take it down the field like we're doing today and still have a laugh with it, still get towed around the field. It's all good fun. And then you come to the kite. This is a 9-metre kite, as I say, leading inflatable edge, and we're going to unravel it and check the size of this beast out. Okay, now the kite's unravelled, we can use a pump to inflate the bladders. Well, as you can see, we now got the kite inflated. What we need to do now is roll out the lines and get them set up, ready to fly. The wind's changing direction all the time, so it's going to be a good flight, this one. It's going to be a laugh. Right, basically what we do, we take the lines and we connect them to 2 stakes that we've placed into the ground. Both these lines are the same length apart, so we've got a control line and a brake line. And what we're going to do, we're going to place the loops over the stakes, or the tent pegs, and Gavin, the cameraman, is going to unravel them for us, and you'll get an idea of how long these lines are. One of the painstaking tasks of doing this is unravelling these lines and untwisting them. Can take a while, not too long, about 5 minutes and they're both done.
Right, now we're going to hook up the lines for the power kite. This red one here is the brake line, and this, you need to take it off the stake. The first thing you need to do, if you come in closer, you take your loop and then you feed it through itself to make a loop like that. And this one, if you just unpeg that, put that over your knot, and then pull it tight, like so. This one here is a control line, same again, thread it through itself, and then over the knot on the back edge of the power kite, and pull it tight like so. Then you just repeat the process on the other side.
Right, Gab's going to be flying a kite for the first few minutes. So basically, what we've done, we've set the kite up, we're ready to fly it. There's very little wind about, but we ain't got to worry because it's a 9 metre kite, it's very sensitive. Should still fly. We've got the lines connected, we've got the control bar there, we've got the pilot, and we've got the kite. Basically what you want to do, you need to look for the wind direction, find out what way the wind's blowing, and that's the way you want the front of the kite facing. Now the inflatable part of the top of the kite there is called the leading edge, and that's what we want facing up. That's what's going to catch the wind. And the other part of the kite, the bottom of the kite, is called the trailing edge.
Go on in. Here's Lee. He's getting a good bit of pull on that kite now. Wind's picking up a little. Leaning right into it. He's getting a pull on that, look.
Well, this is Takoon Skoop 9 metre in minimal wind. There's not a lot of wind out there at all, but it seems to be flying alright. Let's have a look at Gav, see how the pilot's doing. Even in minimal wind, Gav's been pulled around by this kite. What's this, Ski Tuesdays?